One Lamborghini. Yeah. Two Lamborghinis. Three Lamborghinis. Oh! It's like a symphony! Oh, it sounds so good! I might have just made a mess of my pants. Oh, I love this car. Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some exciting news. I get to do a review on a 2008 Gallardo Superleggera. You may be wondering, Will, did you out and buy a Gallardo? No, I didn't. I should. I absolutely should, but I didn't. This is actually my buddy's car. He's actually storing it at my garage for a couple days. Take a look at that thing, man. Just take a look at that beauty. Damn, that thing's gorgeous, huh? Woo! Yes, so he lent me his car. And we're actually gonna get an opportunity. We're gonna take it for a ride. We're gonna do a review on it. And then I have a big secret about this car that I'm gonna share with you a little bit later on in the video. So stay tuned because you're gonna wanna make sure you follow this car and the history that this car is going down. I'm telling you, I promise you, you are gonna wanna watch out for this car in the future because this thing is gonna be ridiculous because it might just be on its way to Texas. So stay tuned, let's get this thing out of the garage. We'll do a walk around. I'll give you a quick little tour and then we're gonna take it out on the road and see what it's all about. All right, guys, so this is gonna be a cold start on a 2008 Superleggera. So let's take a look at all the carbon fiber that we have on this car, right? Deck lid's carbon fiber, wing is carbon fiber, the rear spoiler's carbon fiber, if you guys can see it there. Side skirts, carbon, mirrors are carbon fiber. And if that wasn't enough for you, door panels are full carbon fiber. And the whole center console. Look how cool that is. That's what made this car so light. I think it's about 150 pounds lighter from the factory. All right, one cool feature I just found out about is take a look at the rims. They actually say Superleggera on them. They say Lamborghini as well. All right, guys, so one of the things I just found out that I didn't know and I actually had to look it up, and I'm gonna grab my phone here and read it to you. They only made 618 of these. And to my knowledge, I believe that's worldwide. I mean, man, think of how lucky we are that I'm able to share this with you, and I have one of these here at my house for a couple days. Isn't that cool? All right, now the rear glass bonnet on this car is super light because it's actually made of full carbon fiber. The deck lid, the entire deck lid is carbon fiber. The glass is a special lightweight material, and so is the carbon fiber wing. I want you guys to understand how easy this is. Watch this. I'm gonna take one finger. You ready? Look how light that is. You can't tell in the video, but man, that is, ooh, it's cold struts. Now granted, don't get me wrong, it does have the prop, but most of the vehicles have two props, like my Murcielago, the Huracan, two props, gas struts on each side. This one only has one. That's all that it needs. It is super light, and this whole thing is fully exposed carbon fiber, and I'm gonna show that to you right now. Ah, there you go, now it's there. Fully exposed carbon rear deck lid. Beautiful. And there's the beast itself. 5.0 V10 screaming engine. So just like every other Lambo, as I've told you guys, here's the center point. Take a look, the motor actually sits a little bit to the left. Such a cool Lamborghini thing. All right, now to close this, it's really simple. All you're gonna do is grab it, bring it down really lightly and gently. You don't wanna slam this. You don't wanna drop it from a certain height. You wanna bring it down, okay? Then you're gonna wanna reach in and put your hand there and just give it a little push down, and that's it. Any more than that, you risk breaking it. In the words of Strad, man, Girth Nation. Man, these cars are so wide. All right, without any further waiting, I don't want to talk anymore. I want to drive this thing, so let's get a cold start on a 2008 Gallardo Superleggera. All right, guys, I'm excited. We're sitting here. We got it warmed up. It's a cold day here. We want to make sure we take the opportunity to really let the car come up to temp before we drive it. But she's there now. The car's ready to go, so we're going to get to enjoy this thing. Now, this one does not have front axle lift, so I got to be real slow going out of the driveway. But let's get into it and enjoy this. I just want to give a big shout out really fast to my buddies, Scott and Miles from Wistar Motors. This is actually their car. If you guys are in any need of automotive work, whether you're looking to purchase an exotic car or whether you have one and you need service done on it, these guys are located in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and they're the best around. They truly are. They handled it from sales to service. They specialize in this. This is all they do. They're who I trust with my cars, so if you guys need anything, make sure you check out Wistar Motors. So without any more wasting time, let's go take this thing out on the road and see how she does. Give it a click up. Whoop. First and foremost, safety first. Now we got our seatbelt on. Let's click the right paddle, and let's go, baby. Oh, it drives great. All right, already I'm having fun. This is an awesome car, man. I just wish that I had this car in the summertime. Then I could truly enjoy it. Let's listen to this thing for a second. Downshift. Oh man, this is sick. The E-Gear really isn't that bad, to be honest with you. It shifts much quicker than the Murcielago does. Not as quick as the Huracan though. Alright, so I think one of the only things after I put some miles on this car that I realized it's missing is it doesn't have that aggressive burble and backfire sound like the Huracan does. For being a V10 engine, it's got that high-pitched tone, which is awesome. In fact, I think it actually has more of a high-pitched tone than the Huracan does, especially once it has an exhaust on it, because I've been in other cars that had the exhaust on the earlier 5.0 engines. But I would love to hear a little bit of backfiring when you downshift, and you hear a little bit of that gurgling. It just, beautiful rev match, but none of that pops and bangs, which I've become so accustomed to in the Huracan. Now, you're not going to get one of those typical videos from someone like me and say, hey, let's turn on the radio and see how it sounds. Because honestly, that's the only radio we need. Hear that? Oh my God, it sounds great. Oh, the sound of a V10 engine screaming behind your ears. It's nice and fast, the transmission. I mean, it's not lightning quick. I still drive it like I would with any other E-Gear where I actually lift a little bit. The nice thing about driving in the Huracan is you can keep your foot pretty much matted to the floor, and like a video game, you're just banging the paddles and it does all the rest of the work. This, you truly have to treat it like a manual transmission in the sense that you lift off the clutch. I mean, you lift off of the gas, shift, and then go back on the gas. It's done quickly, but you do want to lift a little bit in between the shifts. I'll be honest with you, the downshifts are much better than the Murcielago. Gas light just came on, and that's where we're heading. We're going to get fuel. Car Guy 101. If somebody lets you borrow their car, you make sure you return it with a full tank of fuel. So that's the thing with an E-Gear. You want to click it into neutral, and you want to pretty much just use your brakes to come to a stop at a light or a stop sign. There's really no need to downshift the car because all you're going to end up doing is actually prematurely wearing your clutch. All right, let's put some fuel in it, shall we? Just like the Mercy, it has a beautiful gas cap. Without showing you guys my credit card number. She was a little thirsty. Let's see, how bad was it? Yeah, I'd say she was thirsty. 56 bucks. Let's let her eat, boys. Oh, she sounds great for being the stock Alright guys, so the big thing that you've been waiting for, and I'm going to finally let the cat out of the bag, is this car is getting a manual transmission. The guys down at EAG are picking up this car from my house, loading it on their trailer, and taking it to Texas. This thing is going to be wild as a gated manual. I hope my buddies over at Wistar Motors let me drive this car again once it's converted. I have a feeling they might hold on to this car for a little while before they sell it. Listen to that thing, man. Just listen to her. Oh. How could you not like Lamborghinis? Don't get me wrong, I love Ferraris, man, but there's just something so raw about a Lamborghini. It touches my heart. It's so sick. If EAG does half a good job as they did on my Mercy, this thing's going to be just next level. I saw a comment on one of the YouTube channels the other day and it said, doing God's work for manual swaps. And you know what? I couldn't agree any better. The guys at EAG in Texas are doing God's work and they're converting this Superleggera to a manual. One of the cool factors is it's not a showing off thing, but when you're driving these cars on the back road, man, and you pass somebody and they're not expecting to see a Lamborghini, their face just lights up, the kids light up. It's just a cool experience. Hey, any kid watching my YouTube channel right now, if you see me out anywhere, and if you're a young kid and you're interested in cars, I will let you sit in any of my cars. You have my word on that. I love that I have this opportunity to experience this car. It's truly once in a lifetime. Not everybody gets to see them even because they're so limited, and I'm out here getting to enjoy driving it around. So I want to say thank you again to my buddies. Can't wait to see what the guys over at EAG do with it. It's going to be awesome. Maybe we'll even fly out there and catch up with those guys and do a little video on their progress of it. Man, boy, was that a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did, because, man, that was epic. We got to learn a lot about this car here behind us and truly how special and rare it really is. And now my wife's going to hate me because I want another car. I want to give a big shout out to my buddies over at Wistar Motors. Remember, guys, if you need any work done on your car, reach out to Wistar Motors. They're located in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, and they are the best in the business when it comes to service, repairs, or even storage on your exotic cars. They handle it all. I'm going to put a link down below to their Instagram page, and make sure you reach out and let them know I sent you. All right, so as you guys are watching this car is actually already loaded on a trailer and on its way to Texas to our good friends down at EAG. I can't imagine what this thing's going to drive like as a manual. I can only hope that my buddies will let me try to experience it again and do a part 2 video for you guys. Well, before they load this thing on the trailer, I'm going to take a few more minutes to drive this thing while I have the opportunity. But thanks again, guys. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going for a ride. Oh, my wife is gonna be mad.